Hello and welcome along to weekly vlog number 9. It is Saturday the 23rd of February 2019, Saturday afternoon to be precise, and I've just got home from work and also got out of my work uniform as well, because obviously you don't wear Captain America jumpers where I work because that's a bit weird. Anyway, now I'm going to tell you something very quick before we go any further with this vlog. I thought this week I'm going to annoy some YouTube viewers. Well, when I say annoy, you know, you might find it hilarious or you might just find it annoying after a while. But basically, last week, as you know, I went and saw Lego Movie 2 in the cinemas. And there's this one particular song which is really catchy, and in fact it's actually called the Catchy Song, and you guys are just going to hear it at any point. It could happen any time during the weekly vlog this week. In fact, it could even happen right now. Okay, no, nothing, really? I mean, you know, the editing gods upstairs aren't going to put anything in. No? Oh, alright then. Fine. So yeah, that's going to happen at any point this week or any time during this next half hour, 45 minutes, whatever. So, yeah, be prepared, okay? Because it's going to happen any time, at any time. I mean any time. Just very quickly want to show you outside my window because it is such a beautiful day outside. The sun is shining and it's blue skies and it's very warm out there as well. So last night I had a bit of an interesting night. I went to Walkabout like I have been for the last couple of weeks now. I've been to Walkabout on a Friday night in Bournemouth. It's a nightclub in Bournemouth. And basically, I was just sitting there chatting away to my support worker and sitting kind of at the side from where we were sitting were these two girls, right? Anyway, and basically one of them said to my support worker Fabio, she said, "Oh hi, how are you?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm doing good. Are you okay?" and stuff like that. Anyway, so they went off to the bar and got themselves a drink. And basically there was also a moment where this same person basically asked my support worker to take a photo of her and her friend, so that's what he did. Anyway, and then after that they went off to the bar, got a drink, and then they came over to us, believe it or not. They came over to us and they introduced themselves to me and my support worker, and yeah, it was a bit weird. But anyway, the coincidental bit was, okay, so basically there was this woman, I introduced myself first. I said, "Oh, hi, yeah, my name's Steve." I shook her hand anyway, and she went, "Oh, really, your name's Steve?" And I went, "Yeah," and she went, "'Cause my name's Stevie." I was like, "What?" Anyway, weirdly, that's what people at work call me, as Stevie, you know, so it was a bit weird, meeting someone called Stevie. Anyway, and then obviously she also had as I called her, a wing woman, which was her friend, and her friend was called Emily. So, and yeah, and we were speaking to Emily for a little bit as well, while her friend Stevie went around the club. It was a bit hilarious, to be honest, but yeah. But anyway, last night was a really good night. Really did enjoy it. It's Saturday night, and I've just finished live streaming on Instagram. So the Pet Shop Boys have got sort of a new album out, and it's only compiled with 4 songs, which these are the 4 songs here, which is, the first one's called Give Stupidity a Chance, the second one's called On Social Media, the third one's called What Are We Going to Do About the Rich, and the fourth and final one is called The Forgotten Child. I just want to bring your attention though to the album cover, because look, it's technically a woman in the background of that logo, the Pet Shop Boys agenda logo. It's a woman in the background on a very nice sunny yacht by the looks of things, holding up a selfie stick, which is so 2015, and of course taking a selfie using her phone. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird album cover, but there we go. Anyway, you can listen to Pet Shop Boys' Agenda. It's available right now to listen to on Apple Music and of course on Spotify as well. Captain Marvel, which is set to be released in cinemas in exactly 2 weeks' time, on March 8th, has had its runtime confirmed. That's right, it has been confirmed that Captain Marvel will be clocking in at exactly 124 minutes. That's just over 2 hours long. Of course, the film is set to star Brie Larson, and it will be the last Marvel film to be released before the all-important Avengers Endgame, which is set to be released in UK cinemas on April 25th. It's also been teased that there will be a post-credits scene at the end of Captain Marvel, which is set to be kind of sad, but also as well another post-credits scene that is set to give viewers a goosebumps at the end as it prepares to introduce the next film in the Marvel series, which of course is Avengers Endgame. Just got ready for bed. Good night, world. See you tomorrow. It's a sunny Sunday afternoon outside, and I have just got back from work and got out my work uniform as well. Over on Twitter, Lad Bible have done a little Twitter poll, and on it says, which video game would you like to see remastered? They've got the options Modern Warfare 2, The Simpsons Hit and Run, GTA San Andreas, or other. Comment below. Now, I voted for The Simpsons Hit and Run because, well, that was such a good game when I was a child, and I loved playing it, and I'd love to see it remastered. But this is the results so far, and there's like 12 at the time of recording. There's 12 minutes left of the poll. So Modern Warfare 2 has got 37% voted. The Simpsons Hit and Run is 33%. GTA San Andreas is 27%, and other, in brackets, comment below, has got 3%. So at the moment, it looks like as if Modern Warfare 2 is winning the Twitter poll vote. I really do wish, though, it was The Simpsons Hit and Run that won the Twitter poll vote, because, well, come on! It's a classic game, and besides, Modern Warfare's been remastered already for Xbox and PlayStation, but Simpsons Hit and Run hasn't. So please, make that happen, you gaming gods. So it's Sunday night, and I've just spotted when I say I've just spotted, it was yesterday actually, I spotted the best cat video that I'll ever come across on the internet of a cat's meow being auto-tuned by its owner. It's brilliant. I'm about to show you guys that right now. Take a look at this. Oh, it's funny. Oh my goodness. I have literally come across this guy on YouTube who is a cover artist. His name is Mark Mattel, right? And I'm not even joking when I say this. It feels as though Freddie Mercury reincarnated into this guy, because I've just watched a video of Bohemian Rhapsody sung in one take by this guy, Mark Mattel. I'm not even joking. His voice sounds exactly, and I mean it exactly, like Freddie Mercury. I'm not even joking. So, you know, if there's one thing that you watch today just search Mark Mattel Bohemian Rhapsody on YouTube after this vlog, because honestly, you will be amazed by his voice. I'm not even joking. Welcome to a very sunny Monday morning. Just about to get dressed, as I'm currently still wearing... Well, I technically couldn't be asked to find a pyjama top last night, so I just wore this to bed. But I did put some pyjama bottoms on though. But yes, anyway, so I'm just about to get dressed. Oh, God help the world. We do live in such a dangerous world. So, basically, I'm seeing it quite a lot on social media. A lot of parents are sharing it on social media and stuff. And obviously, I've got a few friends on social media who are mums and parents and stuff. And basically, anyway, so there's this thing going around on YouTube. This person called Momo is apparently her name, who's got, it's a really terrifying face, can I just add, because it's like this woman with really big eyeballs, and like her mouth comes up to here, like both sides, like her mouth comes up to here. Anyway, so basically she's coming on during kids' YouTube videos, you know, at any point as well, which is really scary. And she's basically starting off this little game by saying to kids, you know, let's play hide and seek and stuff like that. Anyway, and then it then goes into a lot more darker stuff, I guess you could say, like turn the oven on and play with some pills, and you know, and then she's also teaching them how to stab someone as well, which is wrong, and it really is horrendous. It is really disgusting, the fact that people out there have made these sort of videos to teach kids about stuff like this when they shouldn't know anything like this at all. You know, and it's also very worrying the fact that it's coming on halfway through the videos that they're watching on YouTube. But on top of that as well, the more worrying thing is this Momo character seems to say to these kids that whatever they do, they must not tell their parents, because if they do, then something bad will happen to them. That's the other scary thing about this, is the fact that it's also manipulating kids into, you know, in this, and I think it is absolutely disgusting. So, you know, I've also seen videos of kids crying as well, whilst telling their parents who this Momo is, because they're frightened for their lives. They honestly are, and I feel so sorry for them, the fact that you know, they're having to go through with this. So there we go. If you know, any parents watching this, just be careful with what your kids are watching on YouTube, because you never know. You know, Momo could appear at any moment, at any time of a YouTube video. Hopefully not this one, because, well, that would be freaky anyway. So in last week's weekly vlog, you may remember me saying about the Samsung Galaxy S10, S10 Plus, and the S10e. Well, obviously, as well as that, Samsung also announced the Samsung Galaxy S10 5G as well, which obviously runs the new 5G network, which of course is due to be out later this year. I believe it'll be out in June, so around about summertime this year. But they also announced the Samsung Galaxy Fold. Now, what the Samsung Galaxy Fold is it is technically a phone that can fold out into a tablet, believe it or not. Anyway, so of course I'm not really going to go into too much details about that. I might do at a later date about the Samsung Galaxy Fold, but I've just had a look at this news story now by Sky News, which have said that Huawei and LG have unveiled expensive foldable phones as their newest mobile tech. So maybe the future is foldable after all. So it is Tuesday evening and I've just got home from work and got out of my uniform as well, and I just wanted to show you the view from outside my window right now. What a very beautiful sunset this is. Watching Bohemian Rhapsody on Amazon Prime on my Xbox One console. Radio stations Capital, Heart and Smooth Radio are set to act local breakfast and drive time radio shows. It's thought that the move is set to cause 100 jobs to be at risk. Nokia have recently announced a brand new smartphone called the Pure View. Now, the only thing about this phone, which I'm going to say, is that this phone has 5, that's right, 5 cameras on the rear of the phone, making it the most amount of cameras ever on a smartphone. It's not the only bit of news I wanted to bring to you in terms of the world of smartphones, as Energizer, the battery company, has announced a smartphone themselves, believe it or not. So basically Energizer are set to bring out a brand new smartphone as they join the smartphone industry. And of course it's called, I think it's believed to be called the Power Max P16 or P8 or something like that. Anyway, and basically what it is, it's more of a battery than a phone, to be honest. It has got the world's largest smartphone battery ever built in a smartphone. It's 18,000 mAh, meaning that it is a really powerful battery. But on top of that, it also means that using the smartphone could last up to a week without charge. I can't believe that. Normally in smartphones you normally find the battery is only around about 2,000 to 3,500 mAh, meaning that the battery only lasts around about, well, at least up to a day's charge. So for a company to make a smartphone with a really powerful battery, and also as well to save people the amount of charge in terms of charging it for, you know, at least once a week, is absolutely amazing. The only problem is that it's a really thick phone. It is literally, I'll tell you the thickness of this phone is, if you put together 3.5 iPhones, that is the thickness. So it's around about, I'm going to say this thick, the smartphone itself. And the reason being is because most of the smartphone is actually the battery. So there we go. So Energizer have entered the world of smartphones. That's a little bit weird. It's Wednesday morning, we're halfway through the week, and I've just woke up. See how the weather's doing outside this morning. There's a sunrise coming up, and it's looking very lovely. Blue skies by the looks of it. Gotta love that sun. It's time for me to get dressed. Just made myself a very milky cup of tea. Watching The Big Bang Theory on my iPad on Netflix. So it is Wednesday afternoon. I've just got home from what you've just seen as a little montage of my little morning out. I went to believe it or not, I went to Sandbanks. I basically walked from Bournemouth Beach to Branksome and to Alumchine and to Camphor Cliffs and then to Sandbanks, and oh my god, what a trek that was. And some of that footage you've seen there was really, really nice, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I did take some really good shots. And yeah, it was absolutely amazing. I also went back to Bournemouth, and I thought, you know what, to be honest, I was feeling really hot, so I was like, you know, I tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and sit on the pier just to cool down for a little bit and to have a little bit of a sit down as well. So it was really nice, it was a lovely day, and to be honest, with the sun out like it is at the moment as well, really warm weather, making the most of the last of the warm weather, because apparently from tomorrow onwards it's meant to change. You know, we're supposed to have more wet and windy weather, so yeah, so it's been a really enjoyable morning out, to be honest. I've really enjoyed it. I had a KFC for lunch, and then after that I went shopping to go and get some dinner for tonight, and while I went shopping, I also picked up for myself a Monster Energy drink, which is this Pipeline Punch one, which I absolutely love. But I don't know if I mentioned this or not, maybe about 1 or 2 vlogs ago. But I'm pretty sure I did mention that the grape flavour of Fanta was set to be brought to the UK. It is in the US and stuff, but it's set to be brought out here in the UK. Well, I can confirm that it is now out, and this is it. This is the Fanta grape flavour. So I thought, very quickly, I'm going to do a little, I'm just going to leave the camera there for a sec. I'm going to do a little taste test of this for my vlog. So I'm just going to open it. By the way, this is the first time me trying it, so God knows what this might actually taste of. Let's find out. I mean, it might just taste of blackcurrant, you know, because isn't blackcurrant pretty much made of grape? Oh, this is going to fizz everywhere. I have a feeling it does. Right, let me open it. Here we go. So here we go. Let's have a drink. I can definitely taste the grape in this. It's not bad, actually. It's 0 added sugar as well, which is good. But yeah, it's not actually too bad. You know what? I would get that again, to be honest. I mean, they even do it in a really big bottle as well. They do bigger bottles than that. So, but yeah, that was really nice, actually. If I was to give it a rating out of 10, I would probably say 9? 9 out of 10? No. No, I'd say 8. 8 out of 10, to be honest. Yeah, 8 out of 10. It's not too bad. You know, something that I would get again. I mean, I can even taste the grape in the aftertaste as well, of drinking it. So it's definitely really grapey. Just look at my phone right now, right? Literally, all these videos right here that are saying sending and preparing are all the videos that I'm just about to upload to my Instagram account. Got a little bit of an announcement to make. So, to be honest, for the last God knows how many months, I've kind of neglected this console, the Nintendo Switch console. I've kind of neglected it. I've not bought any games for it for a really long time. I haven't played it for a really long time. In fact, it's been so long to the point where I'm struggling to find where the charger is for this. And if I can't find it, then I'm going to have to go out and buy a new charger, which will be really annoying, to be honest, because I know it is around here somewhere. But that's not the point. So basically, what I want to do, I mean, even though these are weekly vlogs and, you know, obviously I do like to film like outside and outdoorsy kind of things, and I like to film other bits and pieces, you know, news from the week and stuff like that. But I also now want to include a little bit of gaming into this, okay? So I'm going to start playing on my Nintendo Switch console, hopefully from next week's weekly vlog, because if I do, then that means that you guys are going to see a bit of gameplay as well in my weekly vlogs, which will be quite good, to be honest. I mean, it'll be good for the gamers that enjoy watching other people play video games on YouTube, I guess. I'm more focusing my weekly vlog gaming parts, though, on the Nintendo Switch console. I want to start playing games like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Super Mario Odyssey as well. There's all these different games that I do want to play on my Nintendo Switch console, which I want you guys to see as well. So there might be around about 5 or 6 minutes of footage, maybe each week of the weekly vlog. Probably for the next few weeks, I don't know, we'll see how it goes, of me playing on one of my Nintendo Switch titles. So I'm gonna start next week's weekly vlog Nintendo Switch feature off by playing a bit of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, okay? So you can expect to, hopefully, fingers crossed, see that from weekly vlog number 10, which is next week. The BBC and ITV have announced that they are joining forces to do a brand new streaming service to help rival Netflix called BritBox. BritBox is set to be a paid subscription streaming service that will allow viewers to watch some of their favourite TV shows via box sets and many more. Of course, some of these TV shows will be past TV shows, some of them will be present TV shows, and of course they will also be creating original shows as well that have not been seen anywhere else. Of course, this will be a service that will help celebrate, well, in theory, kind of celebrate all the good things that we have here in Britain in terms of TV content wise. Obviously BritBox is also available in America at the moment, and of course allows people in America to watch British shows such as Vera, which is a drama on ITV. Of course, and also ITV's breakfast show, Good Morning Britain as well, and it also allows them to watch British soap operas as well, such as the BBC's EastEnders. The BBC and ITV are set to launch their new streaming service BritBox here in the UK during the second half of this year, and is expected to cost around about £5 per month. It's official. After the success of the first Aquaman film that was released last Christmas, Warner Brothers have announced that Aquaman will be getting a sequel, which we'll all be able to see in around about 4 years' time. Of course, Aquaman 2 has been given a release date of December 16th, 2022, and meanwhile some of the original cast members from the first film are expected to appear in the sequel. Just done an Instagram live. Welcome to the last day of February 2019. It is Thursday the 28th of February 2019, and obviously with February being the shortest month of the year, that does mean that tomorrow is March. Can't believe we're already 3 months into 2019 already. Oh, honestly, a lot has happened within these last 3 months. It's a different story outside this morning when I open my curtains, as it's very cloudy outside, and as the weatherman did say, it is going to be a lot cooler and a lot different than what it's been these last few days. Good morning, welcome to Friday. It's Friday the 1st of March 2019. I can't believe actually it is March, to be honest. I feel as though, because yesterday was the 28th of February, I feel as though yesterday, well, yeah, today should be the 29th of February, you know? I feel as though we've skipped like 2 or 3 days of February, pretty much. But there we go, that's what happens when February is the shortest month of the year. And on top of that, next year is a leap year, meaning we'll get 29 days of February rather than the usual 28 days of February. Anyway, so good morning, it is Friday. Last night I did work. I went to work at 6, finished at 10. Weren't too bad, to be honest, at work. I'm just at the moment currently looking at the bus timetable for today, because what's happening today, I was meant to be seeing my support worker tomorrow night. I was meant to be seeing him tomorrow night at 7 till 11. But the thing is if I was to see him tomorrow night at 7 to 11, then I won't get back till after 11, and then I've got to be up at 5 o'clock the next day on Sunday to get ready for work, because I start work at 7. So basically, I phoned him up yesterday and I asked him, can we maybe move my hours and do 5 till 9? But he said he's been looking at the weather and the weather's supposed to be really bad tomorrow. So he said, because he knows that I like walking along the beach and stuff like that, he said that, you know, today seems like a much nicer day outside, which, looking through my curtains at the moment, I'll show you guys in a second, but looking through my curtains, it does look like as if it's going to be a nice day outside. You know, it looks like as if the sun's trying to come through my curtains, to be honest. But yeah, so he said because today's going to be a lot more of a nicer day, he said, you know, he's free all day. I said to him that I'm off work today because I've got a day off. So he said, why don't we meet today at 11 o'clock till 3? So I said to him, yeah, that's absolutely fine. I don't know what I'm going to do after I've gone for a walk with him to the around the beach and stuff, so we'll just have to decide on that after. But yeah, so I'm going to be seeing him today instead, which ain't too bad, to be honest. I mean, it gets me out of the house. The only thing that really worries me is the fact that this week I've done so much. Like, I mean, obviously I've been to the beach on Wednesday. I went for a walk from Bournemouth Beach to Sandbanks and from Sandbanks to Bournemouth Beach, you know, and that was mad and crazy of me to do that. Yeah, Monday I went to Iford river and I sat down in the sun at the river for a little while, you know, so I did that. Yeah, and obviously in between those bits, obviously I've done work as well. I've been to work as well this week. I've been to the dentist as well, you know. I mean, I've just done so much this week. It's just unbelievable, and I just wonder, like, you know, I need a day to myself, really, like, you know, because I've done so much this week. I'm just like, I just need one of those days where it's just going to be a lazy day, where I just sit in front of the TV all day and just watch films or watch TV shows or whatever, you know, because that's just generally how I feel at the moment. Yeah, I just need one of those days just to kind of relax and not do anything really. I mean, I've got my chinchillas to clean out as well today, which I'm probably not going to do before I go and see my support worker. I probably might do that a little bit later this afternoon. Obviously, I've got this weekly vlog to put up today as well, which I'll do a little bit later, and obviously once I've finished filming and rounding this vlog up and stuff, and then obviously I've got to get it out on YouTube, so I've got so much to do. Plus I'm probably going to go to bed tonight at around about 9 o'clock because I've got to be up at 4 AM tomorrow because I've got work at 6. And obviously I need like sort of 20 minutes to half hour to kind of wake up, get ready for work, and then leave for work, walk about an hour to work, which will get me into work for 5:30. Then that way I've then got half hour to then sit down, have a cup of tea before I start work, and then that's it then pretty much. So yeah, anyway, that's my morning tomorrow morning, just so you know. Anyway, so yeah, so today is going to be a very busy day. Let's have a look then what's going on outside this morning. It's looking a little bit cloudy, but the sun is trying to come up, look, if you can see. So maybe it is going to be a really nice day outside. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. So basically, I've got in my bedroom a drawer filled with wires, USB chargers, headphones, all that, you know. And basically, the other day, I said to you about me, well, it was earlier in the vlog, I said to you about me starting to play more games on my Nintendo Switch, because I don't really play it that often, and I'm going to start playing it again. And like I say, next week I'm going to play Mario Kart 8 on my Nintendo Switch. Anyway, so I've just found my charger, which was in the drawer that I was looking in the other day for a good 10 minutes trying to find my Nintendo Switch charger, and it was in that drawer and I couldn't see it in there the other day, which is weird. So I finally found the charger, so I'm just about to put my Nintendo Switch console on charge. So it's Friday afternoon. I've got back from seeing my support worker, who I saw from 11 till 3 today. I went and saw him. We had a walk from Boscombe Beach to Bournemouth Beach, and then we went into Bournemouth Town Centre, walked around Bournemouth Town Centre, went to McDonald's, and then after that we then went off to where did we go? Oh yeah, and then we walked back from Bournemouth Beach to Boscombe Pier, walked up into Boscombe High Street, and then we stopped off and had a Costa, and then that was pretty much it really. Then it was time for me to go and get a bus and come back here, and yeah, and ever since I've come back here, all I've done pretty much is just sit down, have a bit of a chill out for a minute, and then after that I just gave my chinchillas their weekly clean out of their cage. So their cage is all clean now. They've got fresh water, fresh food in their cage. They seem happy anyway. So yeah, just about to empty the dishwasher, just about to put my ironing away. So earlier this morning I was checking my Facebook and I saw these two memes. So you may remember earlier in the vlog I mentioned about the Momo challenge, which is going around online at the moment. It's spreading like a virus online. Okay, first of all, I want to confirm that apparently it's a hoax and it's not true and it's fake news. The police haven't heard of any British children harming themselves, and neither have any of the other sort of, Samaritans out there who, and charities and stuff that work alongside self-harming and stuff. They haven't heard any reports neither of children self-harming. The only reports that they've heard of children self-harming are from newspapers and media. So this could just be fake news, the whole Momo challenge thing. But anyway, as I was saying at the start of this link, so obviously, earlier in the vlog, you guys heard about the Momo challenge and stuff like that. Well, anyway, I've seen two memes today of Momo's face. So someone has brilliantly decided to Photoshop Momo's face onto Theresa May. What I like to call Theresa Maymo. Yeah, that's right, Theresa Maymo. But this is probably the greatest meme that I've seen of Momo, literally, on social media, is probably Momo's face on all the band members of Queen, right, when they're doing that really iconic scene in the video for Bohemian Rhapsody. And I like to call that Mohimian Rhapsody. I know. Thank me later. Oh dear, I can't believe that. It's been announced that Paddy McGuinness is set to replace Fern Cotton as a regular team captain on the new series of Celebrity Juice, which starts on ITV2 this month. Fern Cotton decided in December to back down as team captain from the series of Celebrity Juice, as she wanted to focus on new projects.
Good morning, and as a new week dawns, we have another fresh look on ITV with resident artist Alex Stevens taking on the challenge. To find out more, search ITV Creates for all the details. Now though, time for all the latest from the Oscars with Piers and Susanna. Here's Good Morning Britain to help kickstart your Monday.
Davina McCall and Nikki Campbell are here tonight with a one-off long-lost family special using DNA to find the answers to lifelong questions. Born Without Trace is at 9 o'clock, but now back and raring to go. It's Philip and Holly with This Morning. Find out what happens when 5 celebrities eat nothing but junk food for 21 days. Brand new, the Junk Food Experience, Wednesday at 9. Well, from junk food to some cultural classics now as we join James Martin on his Great British Adventure. Biggest game show in the world is back here on ITV for 5 nights only, and yes, Jeremy Clarkson is the man with the questions. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire starts next Monday at 9. Now though, time to join the ladies this lunchtime for your Mondays. Loose Women.
Are things getting out of control between Debbie and Kane? We're about to find out in our Monday evening visit to Emmerdale.
Okay, and that is pretty much the end of this week's weekly vlog. If you've enjoyed this vlog, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Although I really want you guys to give it a thumbs down. I more want you to give it a thumbs up, because literally these vlogs are amazing. Anyway, so yes, I will be back next week with another weekly vlog, which will be weekly vlog number 10. Can't wait for that. 10 weeks. I've been doing this for 10 weeks. Can't believe it. Anyway, and yeah, please subscribe to my channel as well. Of course. Yeah, so if you're not yet subscribed, just go below this video. You'll see the subscribe button. It's in red. It should really be in grey, meaning you guys should subscribe, you know. But if you haven't, it's fine. Anyway, so yes, please do like and subscribe. I'll be back next week with another weekly vlog from me here. It's goodbye. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.